Hello, welcome back to the Football Chat Podcast. We're here. It is episode 35. We're very close to that 50 now, just 15 more away. And yeah, today we're going to be looking at who's going to win every major European competition. I mean, that is, of course, a very clickbait title, but we're going to be running through a decent few leagues, cups, all the continental competitions, you know, the Conference League, the Europa League, the Champions League, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, running through them, we're going to look at a few domestic leagues outside of the Big Five. I mean, already 2 of the Big 5 leagues are finished. So, I mean, if that says anything, should we even call them Big 5 leagues anymore? Should they be replaced, considering Bayern Munich have won their 10th title in a row now?
I don't think Bayern and PSG should bother. Like, next year, they should be just taken out of it to see who'd win. Because I think it'd be a great title fight in both of them. Take PSG and Bayern out of the Bundesliga and Liga.
Split their players equally across the teams.
Yeah.
Just Mbappe at
give Lewandowski back to Dortmund.
Mbappe at Clermont
Give
Foot.
Gnabry to Leipzig. Just split it, and then that'd be a great title fight. Just boring watching them win it.
Neymar's playing with Hatem Ben Arfa.
But I mean, that might be the same
That'd
thing the Premier League get with City. Now, you know, they've got Haaland and they've got
but Chelsea are going to sign Jude Bellingham, so we're going to be decent.
Joe Hart as well. You can just hype man, just sit there.
Yeah.
Decent.
Every time Bellingham makes a pass, yeah. Right, should we get into some winners? I mean, we'll probably talk about the whole competition as a thing. I mean, first up, we're going to start with the Prem, because this is a horse that we have flogged very much to death.
Yes.
We've talked about the Prem title race on about 50 podcasts.
We've talked about the Prem. We've talked about
even though we've only done 35.
We talked about the title race.
You know, we've done title race. We've done the battle for European football.
Relegation.
We've done relegation.
We've done a whole lot.
And every step of this title race, though, it seems to take another twist.
That's the thing, though. We've talked about
so much. I don't know where it's going.
We've talked about all that stuff so much. It's because none of it is decided yet.
Yeah.
And that's great. It's so competitive.
And I fear that Man City are probably going to win the next 8 titles on the bounce.
Yeah, we have no clue who's going to get that. Who's going to get 4th out of Arsenal, Tottenham, or United,
or West Ham, Wolves. I'd say Wolves have more of a chance than United.
But then we don't know who's going to get Europa League. You know, West Ham, Wolves, as you said.
Yeah.
We don't know who's going to go debt. Well, I think Norwich are debt. Well, I think it'll be Norwich and Watford, but it could be Burnley, Everton,
maybe even Leeds if they go on a bad run.
Yeah, you know, I think Everton are all over the place.
United could end up with no European football right now, which I think is a very interesting proposition. Because genuinely, if Wolves win their 2 games in hand on United and West Ham win their 1,
last year that happened. That was because obviously with the new format coming in 2 years.
Yeah, they'd well, no, because if they were 8th and they didn't qualify for any European competition, then they wouldn't immediately get bumped up to the Champions League. Because you have to qualify for the Europa League or Conference League.
Oh, I see.
So you can't have a complete disaster.
All right.
You can't get relegated.
You can't do what Chelsea did a few years back, came 10th, and then just get bumped up.
So. Wigan, when they won the FA Cup, so they got Europa League football but got relegated. That'll be Man United next season when they get relegated. But yeah, genuinely, we could see Man United with no European football. I mean, that's surely going to be Ronaldo leaving the club.
And Ten Hag will turn around his plane quite quickly.
That's like I saw. What would you do? There's a question on Twitter. What would you do if you were What was the first thing you'd do if you were Ten Hag at Manchester United? So I just replied with leave.
I would. I wouldn't.
Turn around. We're out of here.
I mean, I guess it's still a very good job. And the other thing was that is something I did see. I think Man United they've given Bruno a 4-year contract before Ten Hag comes in. Know. That's.
Did you see this? He had a stinker yesterday as well.
He was awful against Arsenal.
As they lost 3-1 to Arsenal, yeah. We are recording this on a Sunday, by the way, which does, in fact, have some kind of impact on some of these decisions. Because, for instance, for the Premier League, if Liverpool were to lose to Everton in about 6 hours after we record this, then we could be in a completely different situation.
Yeah.
The title race could be virtually over because it's game week 35 this week. Very few games left to play now. So yeah, that could be very much title race over. Hopefully not, because this would really de-age this video.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few of them. Like League 1 could be decided on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
But we're recording this at 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning, so...
Hopefully it isn't decided on Tuesday night.
Fingers crossed, Rotherham win, Wigan don't, and that's very close. But yeah, Who do you think is going to win the Premier League? Is it going to be Liverpool? Is it going to be Manchester City? Is it going to be Chelsea?
I've really thought about this one because I don't see Chelsea. Okay.
No.
I've turned it over in my head. I've flipped it around loads. It was a tough decision. I do think though it will be Liverpool.
Really, I'm going to go against you there. I'm going to go for Manchester City. And do you want to quickly go through your reasons why before I run through my reasons?
I don't know. I just think City will be more focused on the Champions League than the Premier League.
That was my thought as well. But I think that they'll lose to Real Madrid in the semis, and then Liverpool will focus more on the Champions League. But also, Man City will be so desperate then to win the Premier League, they'll see over the line. And it's in City's hands now. They just have to keep winning every game. And West Ham's going to be a difficult one, but other than that, should be easy 5-0 wins.
I think Stevie G and Villa will beat City on the final day to win Liverpool the league.
I think that could be 9-0. Have you seen Villa recently?
I have, sadly.
Abysmal.
It's been shocking, yeah. But I don't know, it's been one of those random ones. There's always a bonkers.
Yeah, 10-0's going to be the bonkers one when City break the record for most goals scored in a game. And biggest win in the same one, yeah. That will be pretty bonkers.
But yeah, I think Liverpool are going to do it. And I don't know who I'd rather win it. To be fair, I hate City, I hate Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool will be able to catch up. I think they could even lose to Everton today. I know that sounds mental, but Everton are desperate for a win. It's at Goodison. No, it's not at Goodison Park. It's at Anfield. Finish that. It's going to be 9-0 Liverpool.
I'll see everyone watching now. You already know the result.
And if you tuned in to watch it live with us, we appreciate you greatly. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It would have been an amazing one because we were there.
Wow.
But yeah, I think Man City will win. You think Liverpool win? I do think it could go either way. I think it will come down to just like individual games. Also, Liverpool's still got to play Tottenham. It's going to be a tough one. We've seen Tottenham already beat Man City twice this season, I think it was.
Yeah, they beat them on the opening day.
Beat Liverpool in the reverse leg.
Reverse leg.
No, but it's a reverse fixture. All right, shut up. But yeah, I do think Tottenham could beat Liverpool there. And that could be the end of their title charge. And then, in a way, Kane would have been the thing that City needed to win the title. And they didn't spend 150 mil. No, but what I'm saying is that they didn't have to spend any money, and Kane still scored a game.
I think City going to slip up somewhere, and I don't see Liverpool slipping up.
West Ham could be that slip up.
Do not let this slip.
He slips and Liverpool lose the title.
He slips, yeah. He subs himself. He got a title of Villa. He subs himself on. Slips over against City.
So it's a Man City corner in the last minute. It's 1-1. They need to score. It gets cleared out. Villa on the attack.
Well, he slips onto the pitch.
Yeah, Buendia's running down the left-hand side. He runs past Walker, and then Giles like, don't let this slip, as he slips forwards into the path of Buendia and stops in his tracks. And then City get the ball back because then it's a free kick. So then they whip it back in. Goal 2-1, and they win the league.
Right.
There we go. I've called the Premier League winners. Should we move on to the Women's Super League? It has been a very close season between the top two.
1 point separates Chelsea and Arsenal.
Exactly.
I believe United ladies are also 5 off.
Which weren't even a team.
I know.
Not that long ago. They've invested a lot of money into that.
They didn't have a team.
Yeah, but that's what you got to do. We need more clubs to invest big in women's football to really push the advancement of the game. And so, yeah, I think that's a really good move from Manchester United. And to be fair, the owners have not got a lot right there, but I think they've nailed that. I hope we see it from more clubs, because there's a lot of Premier League sides still don't have a women's side, which I find unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, in the there's only 12 teams in the Women's Super League, and one of them's Reading, and one of them's Birmingham.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, a point in at the top. It is very much now only between Chelsea and Arsenal women. Which one do you think is going to come out on top, though?
I think Arsenal women have been the better team over the season. I mean, I've watched them a few times. They've been very good. So have Chelsea. But I do think it will eventually be Emma Hayes and Chelsea who will win the Women's Super.
Emma Hayes is the GOAT. Chelsea going to win it.
Very good manager. Yeah, Chelsea have had a very good season, as they usually do. You know, they've won it quite a few times. And I think they're going to win it again.
Yeah, Chelsea still got to play Tottenham women twice, which is obviously a big game, but they just beat Arsenal women in the FA Cup 2-0 on Sunday, which puts them into the final against Man City women. And then Chelsea women still got to play Man United women on the last day, which is going to be a tough one.
I backed Chelsea to do the double.
Yeah, I think Chelsea could do the double there. And then I'm just going to quickly check Arsenal's fixture list. They've got the easier one, it has to be said.
Yeah.
But I think Chelsea, with the one point advantage, I think they can see that over the line.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be going for as well. We jinx at the Women's Super League. FA Cup then, back to the men's game. I mean, we can quickly do the women's one. We both going Chelsea? Yeah, there we go, bias.
FA Cup, Chelsea.
As for the men's FA Cup, what
Chelsea
way are we going
final.
in? It's Chelsea versus Liverpool. As two massive Chelsea fans, we're going to, of course, go Liverpool.
I'm not going to say Liverpool, I'm going to say Chelsea, obviously.
Yeah.
Revenge for the Carabao Cup final, which was a very close game. Chelsea scored up 5 goals that were all offside.
Also, after Man City win the league, all the Liverpool players are going to be depressed.
Yeah, because that's how it works.
So I think
they'd have lost the Champions League final.
Hang on.
I don't know.
Oh, that's late in the video. Don't spoil anything. No, the FA Cup final's a week before the Premier League ends.
Oh.
So Liverpool are going to go, look, we're just going to play our weak side here. Because we need to rest focus on the league.
Yeah, and then win the league.
Because they don't care about the FA Cup. So Origi will be up front.
Yeah, I think Chelsea
will win. That'll be it.
Chelsea only have a chance of silverware this year.
Yes.
Need to win it, I think. Need something this season. Yeah,
I do think though, considering the circumstances, I wouldn't call the season a massive failure if we don't win anything. Because I think without Reece and Chilwell getting injured, without the sanctions imposed on the club and the uncertainty about the future of not only the club but players at the club and stuff like that, I don't think you can call this season a massive failure considering the disadvantage situation.
We've made the Carabao Cup final, we're in the FA Cup final and could win it, and in the Champions League we got knocked out of the quarters to a very good Real Madrid side.
I'd say probably the favourites to win it.
Yeah.
They're looking unstoppable as well right now. If they're also bringing in Antonio Rudiger, who is now confirmed to be leaving Chelsea, which is very sad and hard to say. And then Mbappe as well. That could be a very good Real Madrid side next season. I think they could be unstoppable in Europe. I do think Real Madrid and City could become the two powerhouses.
Yeah.
Haaland versus Mbappe, Real versus City.
Not in Europe though. City will never do well in Europe.
I don't know. I think Haaland could be the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle.
City will never win the Champions League.
I don't think that's true.
Well, not never.
I think they'll. Do you think they'll win under Pep, or will it be someone other than Pep?
I do think with Haaland they could dominate world football for the next 10 years.
I'm intrigued because I think if they lose Pep, it could be a different story.
I think they'll lose Pep.
What I'm saying is he's going to run out of motivation soon. Like, if they win the Champions League, that's it for Pep. There's no need for him to stick around.
No.
So I could see him taking a Juve job. Because I still think he'd want to try and win the league in every country.
Yeah, and he's done La Liga,
Bundesliga, Prem. So I think next he'd do Serie A and then he'd finish up at PSG as an easy title win. That's what I'd do. Mourinho's got to be close to that as well now. But he still needs...
Mourinho's done a lot more.
He's never done...
He's won Champions League with Porto.
And Inter.
That's better than winning the Liga.
And then Guardiola won it with Barcelona. That 2012 side was unbeatable.
Yeah.
But yeah... they've both got 2 leagues left to go. But Mourinho's got... He's in Italy now. He's still got to do the Bundesliga and Liga if he wants to do it.
That's quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, but I could see an easy PSG move for Mourinho. I think he won the Conference League. If you're the PSG manager, I think he makes the most sense. You need someone that can handle egos. Yeah. Why would you not bring in the man with the biggest ego in football management? It makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Look at how he's handled players like Zlatan and Ronaldo. I'd be bringing him in. He could bash up Neymar.
bash
Or
up.
I could see Guardiola going PSG just because Messi. But Messi might have left by that point.
He said Neymar because he was at another party with his sister.
Yeah.
Christ. I could see Mourinho do it. I think he'd do well with Mourinho. Anyway.
Right.
We've got very far from the FA Cup final.
Yeah. So Mourinho clarting Neymar for having a party with his sister. Right. Championship is already decided.
Done, diddly done.
Fulham have won that now, so they will be in the Premier League next season. They will be replacing Norwich.
Who do you think will join them?
We might as well do playoff winners as well.
Yeah, I'll say.
I think it's going to be Bournemouth going up in the other automatic promotion place, and then it's going to be the mighty Hatters, Luton Town into the Premier League. Come on, Nathan Jones's army. Let's go, lads.
I don't know. For me, it's between Sheffield United and Huddersfield.
Nah, Luton.
I'm gonna say Huddersfield.
Luton are massive.
I think it'll be Bournemouth and Huddersfield.
Yeah, because I think Huddersfield will play Sheffield United and then Nottingham Forest against Luton.
Ooh, I forgot Forest.
Or it could be Forest against 6th. Huddersfield versus
Do you know what? I think Forest might do it.
Okay,
Keenan Davis.
So you've just said it could
Johnson,
be anyone other than
Lewis
Luton,
Grabham.
basically.
I don't see Luton winning it.
Let me just have a quick look at it, because I was obviously watching the Luton game on Saturday. I didn't actually look at the Championship after that, so I just want to check it quick. Luton now 6 points ahead of Millwall in 7th, with just 2 games left. So Luton need a point to confirm playoffs. Sheffield United, if they win their next game and Millwall don't, then the playoffs will all be wrapped up with a game week left in the Championship season. Forest have only played 42 though. Huddersfield have played 44. Bournemouth also haven't played many games. There's the Championship title.
I back. Oh, Bournemouth have got 42. Okay,
yeah, no.
Bournemouth have got 42.
Exactly. No one's played any games in the Championship.
I think
Forest need to get on and play some games.
I think it'll be
Luton Town.
No, that will be Forest versus Sheffield United, Huddersfield Luton. It'll be a Luton Forest final.
And Luton will win.
And then Forest
Luton will win.
I'll say Nottingham Forest to get into the Premier League in years.
Nope.
That's like decades.
It's gonna be a Cameron Jerome hat-trick, mate, in the final.
Keenan Davis has been a great loan signing from them, from Villa. Brennan Johnson's had a very good season.
DJ Spence, I'd say, has been their
Jack
standout player.
scored, and that's, he plays for Middlesbrough. Forget that. Scrap that. I completely forgot that.
Great, brilliant. We're really good at this whole football podcast thing. Just going to keep throwing random Middlesbrough players out there.
No, everyone else played for Forest. I just got McVick. He wasn't. Yeah, Spence. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, they've got a very good side, Forest.
Yeah, they have played well this season. Shall we get into another of England's domestic leagues? And it's on to League One now, where it is definitely
this isn't all just English league, you're not going to be sitting there doing the National League South.
What do you really think of the 10th step of English football?
Hashtag United.
Are they in the 10th?
No, I don't know where they
I was going to say, I thought they were like 6 steps still away from professional or something like that. Anyway, yeah, Wigan, Rotherham, MK Dons are 3 teams in it for the League One trophy. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't think MK Dons will be anywhere near it.
Really?
I don't think they'll win it.
Scott Twine's a baller, mate.
I think they'll get caught in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think it'll be between Wigan and Rotherham. I think it'll be close, but I'm going to say Rotherham to win the League One.
We're going to win on Tuesday, and then Rotherham will lose to Sunderland, and then we're going to be champions.
We're good to win.
Yep, easy. Finish before we even get to the last game week.
No.
On to League 2. I mean, this has got a very obvious winner.
I mean, the fact this is
Are you going to be playing devil's advocate here? What are you going
this
for?
This is a title race. Because Forest Green were 12 points clear at some point in the season.
Really coming in with those cold hard facts.
And they've managed to, Exeter have managed to get themselves back in this, and Forest Green has thrown it away. And I think they're going to throw it away completely. Bit of the underdog, I think Exeter will win League 2.
I disagree. Forest Green are going to win. They've been so good this season. There's absolutely no other way this goes.
I don't know. I think they've thrown it away so far to the fact that they've let Exeter catch back up.
Yeah.
I think they'll keep. They just Exeter will capitalise and Exeter will win the league.
I think Forest are going to go up to League One. Then in about 3 years they'll be playing Championship football, and Hector Bellerin will join them. I mean, he obviously owns the club. Well, he owns a little bit of the club.
I was going to say, it's a bit random. Hector Bellerin just going to join Forest.
It is Forest Green, yeah. Hector Bellerin owns a little bit, so.
Alright.
And then Azpilicueta, when he retires, will join #United.
I forgot he owns a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's mental.
That's what Premier League right backs love to do. Just own a little bit of football clubs.
Spanish right backs.
Yeah. Where's Danny Carvajal going? MK Dons?
Ruined it. It's Prem Spanish right backs.
Oh, Kiko Femenia. Mark Navarro.
Is it the only one?
Where the hell's that geezer
Is it only Watford? Right backs.
We had Angelino as a left back.
What's Manquillo?
What? Yeah.
What nationality is Manquillo?
He is Spanish, yeah. Who? I was trying to think who Manquillo was for a second there.
Xavi.
What?
Xavi Manquillo.
Right, yeah, no, not Xavi, the Barca manager, literary midfielder. Right, we've covered all the English leagues now then. All of them, that's England finished.
In the mud, washed up.
Yes. Serie A, who are you going for?
Now this was a tough one.
It's been a brilliant title race, probably the best in anywhere apart from possibly Croatia, which we'll get on to later.
I think Napoli, Inter, AC. It's been a very good battle, but I think the team crossing the line in first,
Spezia,
winning the Serie A.
You had to work out what that was then, yeah. Win the Scudetto.
I've got AC Milan.
Boring, I've gone Inter.
How's that boring?
I don't know. Inter won it last year. They're going to do it again.
No, I think
Inter currently lead by a point as well.
AC's turn to win it. I think Inter will go through.
They slapped Roma last night, 3-1.
I know.
They did beat Roma, yeah.
We should have done that. Shame. Good game though.
It was a good game.
Yeah, I think AC are going to win it. I think they'll just do it.
Yeah.
They've had a good season. I think Inter are going to drop points at some point.
No.
And they've got a Coppa Italia final to focus on.
On to that then. Do you think Inter will throw away both trophies?
No.
No, you think they're going to win
I think they'll win the Coppa Italia.
I agree, and I think Inter will do the domestic double. They'll take that. That's very, very good little
They won't do the double.
season for them.
Will win the Serie A, and the Coppa Italia will go to Inter Milan, dominating Italian football.
Fair enough. Right, what have we got coming up there?
Serie B.
No. I don't even know what teams are in it. I couldn't tell you who's winning the title there. La Liga.
I think this one's obvious.
The last of the big five that's actually worth predicting.
Gary Neville's going to come back and win it.
Yes. Barca are still in it, but realistically, everyone knows he's going to win it. It's going to be Celta Vigo. Yeah, Real Madrid, of course. Easy. You have a stroke. You're right there.
No.
Yeah, I'm going Real Madrid, obviously. They've had a really good campaign. They're in the semis of the Champions League, and yeah, I think they've dominated so far. Nice little... I love the underbed on my explanation of why Real Madrid are going to win the league. You've also gone Real, haven't you?
I have gone Real.
Brilliant.
Obvious, I'm not going to say Barca, that's ridiculous.
Right, and on to two leagues which we can't predict because they're already finitoed.
Boring.
It's Liga, where PSG win their 10th title overall, and Bundesliga, where Bayern Munich have claimed their 10th in a row.
That's mental. Think about it. Imagine if Man City just won 10 in a row in the Premier League.
They could. They could now with Haaland.
Like, it's like Juve when they won Serie A every single year. But even they...
Yeah, but they didn't dominate so
exactly
much.
And it's good to see that they're not actually in the cup. But the problem is, no one is.
Yeah.
Like Union, but there's Freiburg are in there.
Union Berlin. Yeah, they almost beat Leipzig, didn't they? I haven't finally got to final. Should we do the Pokal? DFB Pokal. Who are you going for? It's Freiburg versus Leipzig in the final.
I've gone Leipzig.
Boring. That is boring. Freiburg are going to win it.
No.
Schlotterbeck's going to claim a trophy with
Nkunku.
Freiburg just before he joins Borussia Dortmund. He's going to body Nkunku into the next state, and then he's going to join. He's going to join Chelsea. Nkunku.
Nkunku's going to score, and then he'll go to Bayern.
No, he's come Chelsea.
It's not.
He is.
I hope he is, but
Vibey player. And no, Freiburg will win. Schlotterbeck will get a trophy. Then he'll go off to Dortmund and party.
yeah, that'll be Leipzig. And Nkunku will score a double, and then he'll go off to Bayern and then dominate. They'll dominate for the next 10 years again.
Fun. Right, on to the next one. It is the Liga Portugal. Porto currently leading. Liga was PSG.
Yeah, you did mention it. Oh, we didn't have
I
cup.
did mention it.
Who's won the?
I don't know. Probably PSG.
If it isn't PSG, we might predict it.
Okay. I'll get into Liga Portugal. In fact, do you want to find out there's a cup first, I guess.
What's it called?
Also, you use Footmob White mode. Why? It's so piercingly bright.
It's fine. I'm a white mode guy. What's the cat code?
I wish I'd have cut that, Katie,
Coupe
now.
de France.
Like, happy hour. Yeah, Coupe de France, that sounds about right.
It's Nice versus Nantes.
Oh my god, that's so vibey. When is that? Can we watch that?
Nice beat PSG. Nantes in a final.
Hang on, we're going to see what date
Nantes
that
could win a
is.
trophy.
We've got to watch that.
Up the Nantes. Up the Nantes.
It's the 7th of May. Is it on BT Sport?
Up the Nantes.
It's not confirmed
Up the
yet.
Nantes.
I beg BT Sport get that. We will
Nantes.
definitely watch that. Anyway, I guess we'll do the Coupe de France then. Who's going to win it?
Nice versus Nantes. Go with the Nantes.
Yeah, up the Nantes.
FC Nantes. FC Nantes.
Nice have now got the winner of last year's Liga, Stefan Galtier, as their coach, but that's not going to help him out here. I think his name's Stefan Galtier, isn't it? I haven't got that horrifically wrong. No, it's Christophe Galtier. So he is a useless manager.
We are massive Nantes fans.
Our massive manager,
battling Jack on the
Antoine
last couple of
Kumbare.
years.
Kumbois? That's his name.
Always been
He's
Nantes
good.
fans.
Anyway, yeah,
Nantes can win a trophy.
they're doing really well. They're up in like 5th or something, now they're 10th. But they're going to win the Coupe de France and get millions and billions of pounds and then dominate French football for the next millennium. Right. Yeah, they're going to win every title for 100 years.
Right.
No, isn't a millennium 1,000 years? A century's 100.
Yeah.
They're going to win everything until
years.
2022.
Yes.
That is fun. Go on, up the FC Nantes.
all the players we've got now, we dead.
Yeah, well, obviously,
They're gonna-
in the next century they'll be dead. You're not going to have, like,
They could die in the next 10
Randall
years.
Kolo Moana. He's now 126.
He's just
bombing
running
it down the
around.
wing.
He's like 903. He's just running around scoring goals for Nantes.
Unit. Liga Portugal. Porto lead by a lot of points.
Obvious.
They're like one win away from winning it.
They've got the points. It's Porto.
It is. They've got the points.
I
It's
tried to do something
Porto.
cool. Points
Yeah,
from
no, it
Porto
didn't.
and I messed it up.
They've got the Porto. It's points. Right, Liga Portugal will be
Points
Porto.
win.
Sorted. Sporting are kind of close, but they're not going to win it now.
No.
Eredivisie. Are you going to roll the dice here, or are we going safe?
I am. I like being different and non-boring. I've gone PSV.
That ain't going to happen then. Ten
Hag
Hag
is
is a
washed.
beast. He's not washed.
Nah, because he's got all the Man United stuff in his head.
He's going to get to
He's
United and then
panicking.
turn around and come back
He's
and
going to have
manage
a hot
Ajax
head. He's
again.
going to lose his cool. He's going to be a terrible manager for
He
Ajax.
physically can't
And
have
they're
a
gonna
hot
throw
head.
it away.
He has no hair. He'll freeze him.
Exactly. He's more worried about Man United. He don't care about Ajax anymore. He's a rubbish manager, and United are going to suffer. And they're going to come P11 in the table next year, and they're going to cry. They're going to fall apart as a club.
Well, that was fun. I think Ajax will win the league because I'm not whatever kind of mental illness is.
I think it'll be PSV.
Yeah, I think Ajax are a very strong team, and they will win the league. That's it. Basically.
Gravenberch off to Bayern.
He is off to
Gosh,
Bayern.
they're all there. That's
40
it.
mil.
All their players are leaving for big clubs. Their managers leaving for a bigger club. They'll all be thinking about that.
Not all
rather
of
than
them.
focusing on winning the
Tadic
league.
isn't going anywhere.
Gee, he's like 40-10. 49.
Words.
49.
Words and thing. I'm also 40-10.
I don't know.
It's going really well today. Should we get into Turkey?
No, I'd rather stay in England.
Hey, you are funny.
Yeah.
Turkish Super League. It is Trabzonspor.
Easily, they've already won it, haven't
who are very close to winning it. I do think it's kind of close. Let me have a gander.
I think they're like 9 points clear.
No, I think there's enough time for Besiktas to get it back, but no, Besiktas are 7th. Fenerbahce, though, are 11 points off with 4 games to go.
Yeah, I've gone Trabzonspor.
Trabzonspor, yes, they will claim the Turkish Super League now.
I really like the kit, it's really nice.
Yes.
The burgundy and blue, it's not having a combo, it's like Aston Villa.
But they are actually successful.
Villa?
They're literally...
They even conquered Euro in 1982.
Good. Right, next up, it is Croatia Division. The last of our domestic leagues we're going to be covering, because this is actually a decent little title fight.
Division Croatia.
The Division Croatia could go any way.
And I have gone for the underdogs, the team in third. So it's between Zagreb, Osijek.
Because I've never heard of Osijek in second.
It's Dino Zagreb, Osijek. I have, because I played him in the Europa League on Football Manager.
Hajduk Split.
And Hajduk Split. I have gone for Hajduk Split.
Because
I know who Dynamo Zagreb are, so I thought that'd be boring. And then I thought,
yes,
I've played Osijek on Football Manager and I beat them, so I know they're not.
Who've Zagreb got? So I can decide who's going to score a hat trick.
I'm going to say Hajduk Split.
Mislav Orsic.
He's a baller.
He is a baller.
On Football Manager.
Everyone beats you on Football Manager.
I beat Osijek. I'm playing a lot of Croatian.
They've got like 4 games left. Osijek, Zagreb, and Hajduk Split are 5, so it's unlikely Osijek are going to win. I'm going to go Zagreb to win the title because I'm beating Boren again. Well, you've just got to go for the normal sometimes. Conference League.
Last 3.
I think we're probably going to go for the same here.
I have gone
Roma. Same. What a vibey team.
Best team in the Serie A. I'm telling you now. They might have lost 3-1 to Inter on Saturday, but they're different gravy. Mourinho's at the wheel. Gravy. How do you feel?
They'll beat Leicester across the 2 legs, I think.
And then they'll beat Marseille in the final.
Stadio Olimpico.
Sorry, Parlon Ballon, if you're watching.
Sorry, Parlon Ballon. But yeah, that Stadio Olimpico atmosphere. Unbeatable.
Electric. Oh my god, the atmosphere is absolutely electric. It's like a theatre in there.
What is happening with you today? Right, on to the Conference League, finitoed. Europa League.
They fade and die.
Oh, right, our fortune's always hiding. We do have to do a song for everyone, because I really don't have any songs for the final teams. This is going to be really tough. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. United.
Yes, United. I think the Hammers with David Moyes, the best Scottish manager, as I said last time.
We'll lose in the final to whoever's
in the world to ever grace football.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, I'm joking. I'll see Sir Alex Ferguson. And
what do you mean, mate?
Yes, I think West Ham in the Europa League.
It's Graham Souness.
David Moyes, Declan Rice, Mick and Antonio, Big Dick Antonio.
They'll beat Leipzig in the final.
They'll beat Leipzig in the final because Rangers are going to get some math.
Yeah, they'll slap Frankfurt in the semis. Rangers will lose 19-5 on
aggregate. Into an emergent A&E because Leipzig are going to tap you.
Or Rangers could win, in which case it's going to be an amazing final where we're going to watch West Ham score as many goals as they can.
It's so boring with West Ham Rangers.
Because Rangers will just set out defensively. So West Ham will just be picking off long shots for an hour.
Declan Rice and Souček's hitting it from 40 yards.
Yeah.
Past... who is it? McGregor?
McGinley. I don't know.
Keeper?
Neither of them, probably.
He might have left now.
Why don't you look at the fan like that's going to give you some inspiration?
That's thinking. Anyway, Champions League.
I think if we've gone for the same again, it's going to be really boring. Who have you gone for?
And you did say West Ham for the Euro League, didn't you?
Yes, I said West Ham.
Champions League, I have gone for the team who've won it hundreds of times, Ancelotti. They look unbeatable at the moment.
Yes.
I've gone Real Madrid. They'll beat City in the semis. It'll be then a repeat final of a couple of years ago.
Yep. Liverpool thinking, I could incite revenge here.
Liverpool, Real Madrid. Real, bang. Benzi Bonanza will beat the boys from
Merseyside.
Merseyside. Yeah, I think Real Madrid will win.
The Beatle boys.
Yes!
That's fun.
Because they're from, like, down there.
Up there.
Up there, yeah, up there. We're not in Scotland. Or anywhere above Liverpool.
Like, York? That's below it. I don't know.
York's in lines, like Manchester.
English geography is not my
I don't
thing.
know. I don't know what the UK
But yeah, I think Real Madrid will also win it. I don't think they're going to... Benji Bonanza's going to beat some Beatles boys, but... Yeah.
Benji will score.
I do think Real Madrid will win a Real Liverpool final.
Will tear Alexander Arnold apart.
And they'll increase their current record of 13 in a row to 14. Not in a row, but 13 in total. I think the next closest has like 5 or something. It's a big gap. But yeah, should we get into some FPL then?
We should.
There's all our titles winners. Make sure to comment yours below if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, just think about it.
Time recording this. We
Can't
are
comment,
halfway through a game week.
Yeah, so we'll run through the last game week and a bit through this one and stuff.
So should we start with last game?
Problem is, it's all such a mess at the moment with like game weeks flying in everywhere. It's like,
Game week 33. The average was 61. I had a bit of a stinker. I only got 48.
I got 46. So if you had a stinker, I had a stinker.
I did have some big players. I had Tarkovsky on 7, Walker Peters on 7, Iheanacho captained on 12, Weghorst on 10.
Yeah.
So I had a few good scores.
I just had too many 0 point scores, if I'm honest.
I had a lot of blanks. De Gea 1, Castagna 2, Anderson 2, Havertz 1.
They're not blanks, it's zeros or blanks, but...
Yeah, I know, but like they didn't get any points.
Yeah, I had the same.
Zaha 2, Kulusevski 2, Kane
Same
2.
sitch.
And I mentioned Willock, who got an assist. So yeah, a bit of a stinker game week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I had Kamara get 0 because they got smashed again.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva 0. I had Mount 4, which is decent. Saka 20. Captain him
really
10,
carried
doubled
your
up.
week.
Yeah, that saved me right at the death. Burn got me 10 as well, so big up down Burn. I had Broy get 3 because he got booked in one of the games, so he didn't get, and he played twice, and 3 points, not great.
Yeah.
2 from Kane, 1 from Lacazette because he only got on for about 5 minutes in the Chelsea game. I got 2 from Bowen, 3 from Son, 4 from Mount. So yeah, not great from any of our players.
Into game week 34, I used my bench boost this week.
Same.
And the average is 19. I'm only sitting on 23.
I'm on 27.
Castagna 7. I'm so annoyed. I took Cancelo and Laporte this week, and they conceded to Watford. If not, my week I'd been flying because they'd have both got me clean sheet points.
Yeah.
And Cancelo got booked.
I was pissed off that Villa didn't concede and that Barnes didn't start.
I'm glad Leicester got a clean sheet because I had Castagna, so that was a good 7 for me.
You've got a decent bit to play, but no defenders left.
No, obviously, so bench boost. I've still got Jose Sarr against Burnley. Havertz captained on a double game week against West Ham and United.
I have Mount and
I kind of thought if Chelsea are going to score, it's going to be either Werner, Havertz, or Mount, and I've got Havertz.
Or they could play Lukaku again because that's clearly so effective against Arsenal.
Then I've got Zaha against Leeds, so I could tear them apart. Kulusevski and Willock both got me 3. Kane got me 2. I was really annoyed that Kane, because he didn't do anything against Brentford, didn't score. Ian actually got me nothing because he didn't play. And then I've got Weghorst against Wolves. De Gea only got me 2 against Arsenal, which was very lucky because he got save points, which saved his week. But I've also still got him against Chelsea at home, which is a bit of a gamble.
I think I've had a decent week.
Guys, to finish my team.
Go on.
Coutinho got me 3. I got Walker Peters against Brighton, and then a bit of a gamble on Marcus Alonso on a double game
that
week
is
as well.
stupid. I brought in Reece James this week for that reason, because double game week and stuff. But yeah, I've got Dan Burn, sorry, not Sam, on a 6. I got Saka on 13. But my week very much relies on Mason Mount doing something. I've captained him. Still got Broad to play. Still got Cucurella, Bowen, De Gea, Mitchell, Thiago Silva, and Reece James. I've got 2 games left, and I've got my goalkeeper Jose Sarr. So hopefully we'll keep a clean sheet there. But yeah, Lacazette blanking again, 0 because he didn't play. Very annoying. Spent 8 mil on that striker. He's not played yet. But final 3 weeks, Arsenal got some decent games, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah, they've got 5 still to play in 3 weeks. So that's fun. With West Ham then double game week in 36 of Leeds and Tottenham and Newcastle then Everton. But yeah, 4 games we should play, 5 games. And yeah, our predictions will be out on Friday. We'll kind of go through all our the rest of our FPL stuff then, and we'll also discuss next week's FPL, because I haven't even thought about that yet. It's Sunday, we've still got a week to get there, so there's loads of games in the week, like Chelsea playing United, Champions League football and stuff on, so we'll look at all of that. And then FPL stuff will be on Premier Predictions on Friday, which is going to be Game Week 35, so we're getting close to the end of the season now, very close.
And speaking of getting very close to the end of the season, we've talked a lot about title races today. In our FPL league, the Football Chat League, the title race is quite close for FPL standards.
38 now between Wofa Tuchel and Danny Geller.
Ninja Skirtles is only 6 points off there.
So yeah, Danny Geller not having a good week at the moment, 19 points. Let's have a quick cheeky gander at his team. He had 1 point from Cancelo. He's got big 13 from Saka. He has Havertz captains. He's with you, back in Havertz.
That helps me. Think he's top of our FPL league. He must know what he's doing.
He's also got Salah though. That could be
got
where it goes big for him.
Then I took Cancelo like
Woe
him.
for Tuchel, how's he on 27? Same as me by the way. So maybe I'm going to become second in the league next season.
While you're doing that, I'll look for big scores.
Cancelo 1, Saka 13. Oh, Schmeichel with a massive 8 points. Let's get him a clean sheet. I think you probably got some saves and stuff in there. I'm going to scroll through as well. Have a look for
quite high in P47. I found Step Sissoko on 47 points this week.
I see you're 47 and Ray's you're 49.
They had big point. They're 9 from Romero, 6 from Lloris, 9 from De Bruyne, 14 from Ronaldo captains.
That's pretty big, yeah.
But they did bench Saka on 13.
Oh, that could have been a 60-point game week. Then we're looking at a whole different story, Steps Sissoko on a madness.
I doubt Tony Rudiger will play for Chelsea
I'm loving that,
today.
Steps Sis. That's very funny.
Yeah. I didn't get that. They've still got but they have Cancelo got 1 who could have been in there.
Rafinha doesn't play.
They need Rafinha, or Matip. Matip might not play though.
Could be Kanate.
If
they're resting Matip for the week.
For Steps Sissoko, Matip doesn't play and their Saka gets subbed
big
in.
for him. Anyway, I've got Gigi Meiju, Greater Pibble FC, 49 points. They're in 254th, so behind me in the league. So I'll play that out.
I can raise you one more.
Give me a sec then. Captain De Bruyne 18. This is tragic. Oh my god. Saka 13 in there. Schmeichel 8. They have Joe Linton on their bench with 13 points, and Mings was 6 as well. While Cancelo and Diaz sit in the team, stinking up the gaff.
Ouch.
That could be potentially one of the best game weeks in FPL history.
They can be on 70 already.
With some big points, yeah. Wow.
I've got someone on 51.
Isn't that fun?
They had clean sheet from Lloris. Saka on 13.
Anything on bench they're missing
Captain De Bruyne at 18. No, they've benched so far. They've benched everyone quite well.
Yeah.
They didn't. They benched Dallo, who's on double game week. That's probably a good idea because he had Arsenal and Chelsea. But yeah, 3
Let's see if I can find anything higher.
I've
got 68.
Is they did also take the gap. Oh, okay,
this is huge. So we'll discuss as on the
just quickly
on the Friday app as well.
Is a lot of people took a gamble on Cancelo and Laporte and City defenders, and it has not paid off.
But yeah, we'll discuss things on Friday as well, like should Joe Linton be in your team?
And we'll do our team.
It's a big one, and discuss that. Anyway, 68 points from Real Madrid. I'm going to get the name quickly. Mohamed Sheikh, nailed that. 314th in the league. Let's have a quick gander through this then. 68 points, 8 from Schmeichel, 8 from Emerson Royale, 5 from Zinchenko.
That's the gamble.
Captain 9 points De Bruyne, up to 18. 13 for Saka, 3 from Son and 5 from Emmanuel Dennis, 7 from Ronaldo as well. Ronaldo scoring, Dennis assist, De Bruyne double assist.
This is where the people
Saka,
who didn't take
big
Ronaldo,
points as well,
who have just kept Ronaldo for the whole thing, they're starting because he got a double last week.
I mean, this seems like someone who hasn't changed their team in months. De Bruyne, Emerson Royale, and Ronaldo still in there. Like, let's have a look.
It's paid off this week.
Hasn't changed.
69, they're dominant now. They're smashing it
because they had Son and Saka and De Bruyne. They basically and Rafinha even
last 3 weeks they've all been above 65.
But their team has been changing. So to be fair, it's not like they're not touching it. They just don't make transfers, or it's just auto subs, isn't it?
Yeah,
something like that. But yeah.
Now, where are they in the league? Because they've got really high scores compared to the averages.
314th.
Shit, I wonder they didn't. Maybe they didn't do it at the start.
Difficult start to the season. Maybe didn't start too late. Or
Because they're smashing it, really.
Didn't look for
above 60 in the last 4 game weeks. That's very strong.
That is some strong form. I'm just going to have a quick stroll through to make sure there is nobody on a mental, like,
Can you
80
still
or
see
something.
who's in the cup?
I can't, no, unfortunately. Even as Liga admin, add that FPL for next season. I want to see who's in the cup.
Let the admin be able to see who is still left in the cup, because
unfortunately we have no way of
I'd like we could see who's in the final, because then we could track that throughout the game week.
Yeah, and we can imagine we got to a final where we could go.
We can make a trophy and stick something. We wouldn't be able to give it to them. We could stick their name on it and put it here and go.
I've got a 61. That's interesting. Down in 722nd. Sunday Alun.
I want to check where I am. Olani. That's what we've got to do. That where we at.
I'm like 224th. 61 points. -1 from Bruno as well, but captain's Gabriel Jesus.
Wow.
48 points
that
from Gabby Jesus.
Paid off.
4 from St Maximan, 6 from Mings. Has a lot of people still to play. Chalabar, Mendy, Duffy, Benrahma, Antonio Fernandes. Could potentially be a madness there for Cruz FC.
Actually, no, Chalabar should play it. I'm down to 422nd. I was in the top 400 as well.
I'm 224th. I got up to top 200. It's been a slow fall, but if Mason Mount does a madness against West Ham and then Man United,
Kai Havertz scores a hat-trick in both games. I'm going to be sitting on like 67 points just from him.
Right, should we call it a day there then?
Yes.
It's been a good one. Don't know how long it's been. I think around 45 minutes.
Just around 45-50.
Yeah, so we've done really well. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you are enjoying the podcast, make sure to get involved in the comments. Tell us your thoughts, not tell yourself them. That would be mental. But yeah, make sure to get in contact with us somehow. Yeah. Give us some podcast ideas, maybe some new segments you want to see on the show. Because when we're into like the summer and stuff, we're not going to have any FPL, so we're going to need something else to replace that. Yeah. And we won't have live streams much either. No. Well, we could do some live podcasts. I reckon we'll probably do that. Yeah. Considering we'll have loads of transfer stuff to talk about. But yeah, lots of stuff coming up in that. So make sure with podcasts. So make sure to get in contact. Give us your thoughts and feelings and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, that is everything for this week's podcast ep. We've got a lot of live streams going on at the moment. So just keep an eye out. There'll be a stream page on for tonight's stream at the time this is going out. On the Wednesday, we're live tonight with... What game is it going to be? I think it's Liverpool versus Villarreal. Then tomorrow's Chelsea Man United. There are loads of stuff over the weekend and the next week after that. We're basically just streaming all the time now until like the 28th of May, when Champions League final. And then we have about a month off for June. But, of course, we won't be off for YouTube, just not much streaming. We'll do some streaming, don't worry. Anyway,
we'll do something.
Probably some live podcasts. You can get involved with the show. But yeah, that's about it. Everything for this week. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment. As I said, if you're on Spotify, head on over to the YouTube, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Going for the 1K. So need to up our subs. If you're on the YouTube, head over to Spotify, hit the follow button. If you prefer to listen on there, even better. You don't have to watch us. You can just hit play.
Or you can do both.
Link it up to some speakers, or your headphones. Listen to it on a bus, a car, on your walk to school, wherever. Yeah. As long as you're keeping you're looking about, seeing what's going on. Yeah. Don't want you crossing roads, listening to the football chat, go, oh, this is so funny. Stop in the middle of the road to laugh, and then you get mowed down because we're probably
so
negligible
you
somehow.
Have to stop in the middle of the road to laugh.
Sides.
You can't just laugh and walk.
No,
you stop to laugh. It's that funny.
Like in Peppa Pig, when they fall on their back to laugh. That's what's going to happen.
I thought, imagine if people did actually do that. Every time you laugh, you have to fall on your back and just start laughing.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen to this person.
That'd make an interesting podcast there. We just kept falling over every 2 minutes to laugh.
Yeah, we got all that funny, so that wouldn't be a problem for me. Anyway, that is about everything. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Podcast, of course, coming next week. Or as I mentioned, loads of live streams, loads of videos, all that good stuff. Thank you all very much for watching or listening. See you next time.
See ya.